Hi, good afternoon. It's Wendy Wesley, registered dietitian and nutritionist with the St. Petersburg Free Clinic. I'm here inside this beautiful, beautiful teaching kitchen here at our Health Education Center. This is our fourth installment of Cooking from the Pantry. We have taken our cooking school totally online and we're offering it to you. I am cooking in this series things that you may have in your pantry, things that are very simple, things that are very nutritious and full of vegetables. Also, I'm talking a lot about cooking on a budget because if you have reduced income, you may not be able to rely on restaurants and takeout for your meals, and might be beneficial to get back into the kitchen at home and cook. So today I'm going to make a salade nicoise. That sounds very, very fancy and French. And it is French, but it's not fancy. I've been making this salad for years, but I forgot about it. And then I was at Left Bank last week. It's a restaurant in St. Pete, and I saw it on the menu, and I said, I forgot all about salad nicoise and how good it is and how simple it is and inexpensive it is to put together. Now, it's from the salad is from Nice, which is a city on the Mediterranean in France, and so we're going to talk about the Mediterranean diet. I'm going to make a beautiful vinaigrette and with fresh ingredients, and I'm going to assemble the salad. So that's our lesson today. So wanted to start on my way in. I stopped today at Winn-Dixie. I have been going to Publix. I just wanted to see what was going on with another grocery store. The produce department was packed. It looked like at normal capacity. I wandered past the meat aisle. That looked pretty good. The bakery had all the items it needed, and went to get the tuna fish that goes into the albacore tuna that goes into this salad, and that was really, really picked over. Kept walking around, noticed that, chips and soda, that was all there, and the bread was kind of spotty, 50-50, and I didn't look for toilet paper. So so that's the status of that grocery store. And I'd like to also just talk about grocery shopping and just have a conversation about how it is to source vegetables and fruits and other groceries during this period of time. So everything I do starts with a sharp knife. So I'm going to give my knife a quick run on my steel. Make sure it's nice and sharp before I get going on the assembly of my salad. So the main ingredients in this salad are the main ingredient, kind of the star, and I've got the finished product here. The main ingredient is tuna fish. So I've got here in the middle, I've got albacore tuna. You know what? I forgot to put the potatoes. Let me just grab them from the oven. Okay. All right. Ow. A little hot. Sorry about that. So what I've done is I've roasted some Yukon Golds, and potatoes are also a part of this nice salad. That's hot. I'm gonna set it down and let it cool for a minute, and I'll add that at the end. So the centerpiece is the tuna fish, the albacore tuna. And what I've done is I've slightly boiled some green beans, and then I blanched them in some cold water so that I can keep that nice green flavor. And these are great, perfect. And I diced some cucumber. I diced some tomato. I have red leaf lettuce that I diced, and I also boiled a couple of eggs, and those are in it. And then I also have some pitted Greek olives that go in the salad. So those are so green beans, cucumber, red leaf lettuce, tomato. Oh, I've got some green onion. I love green onion, and of course the olives, the eggs, and the tuna fish, and then these potatoes, Yukon Golds. And what I did here, this is so easy. I washed them of dirt, and then I coated them with a little bit of olive oil, salt, and pepper, and I put them in the toaster oven for about 25 minutes, and I roasted them, and these are delicious. So I did breakfast tacos yesterday, and these will make a great addition to breakfast tacos as well. So you can cook up a whole mess of potatoes and put them in a bunch of different things: salads, tacos, casseroles, all kinds of things if you have it. Same with grains. A couple episodes ago I talked about if you want to cook your grains on Sunday, your rice, your barley, your quinoa, other things like that, then it's ready to go, and you've kind of saved yourself a step when it comes time to make dinner. Okay, so what I want to do now is the vinaigrette. Now, all my vinaigrette, I use fresh garlic in all my vinaigrette, and here is a clove. One little tip to get the see this got kind of a papery kind of skin outside. I give it a smash under the heel of my palm, and I lay my knife flat. I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to kind of smash it real hard. Take out your frustration on your garlic. And you see how this nice, this paper just comes right off of this clove of garlic, just like that. So I've got two cloves of garlic. I'm not one for gadgets, but I do like to use a garlic press because it makes it nice and fine. And for this dressing, the finer you can make it, which means more surface area of the garlic, which means more flavor. So let's see. I have never used this garlic press before. Is it going to work for me? I don't know. I might have to. No, it's going to work. Okay. So I make vinaigrette in a ball jar. It could be an old jelly jar. This is a ball, like a canning jar. So I'm going to just get this garlic going in here. You see how it's crushing down. Look at all that. Ooh, this is going to be a strong vinaigrette. The beautiful thing about this vinaigrette is the longer it sits, the stronger it gets. So if you like garlic, and I take this vinaigrette to parties, I'll make a salad, I'll bring this vinaigrette 100% of the time. People say, oh my God, why is this dressing so good? And I think it's because I use fresh garlic, and maybe people are using jarred garlic at home, and they're using jarred salad dressing, and maybe they're not used to all of this fresh garlic. So vinaigrette is typically a 3-to-1 ratio. So that's 3 parts oil to 1 part of your acid. Now, in this case, I'm going to use vinegar as my acid, but you can use lemon juice as your acid, lime juice. So that's the typical thing. So with a pour out of a jar, out of a bottle, I heard this on a cooking show once, and I thought it was brilliant. For every second, it's considered 1 tablespoon. So 1, 2, 3. There's 3 tablespoons of oil, and then here we go. We're going to give it a splash. 1. Okay, that might have been a little bit more. Salt. Give it a little bit of salt. And here's another trick that I learned. A little dab of mustard in your vinaigrette functions as an emulsifier. And an emulsifier, what that does is that brings oil and water together. So essentially oil and your vinegar is water, and they will separate because of all kinds of science. And so I'm going to add a little bit of this, just a little bit of this mustard. Now this is kind of cheap hot dog mustard, but you could use Dijon, you could use kind of a grainy mustard. Where's my lid? Okay, so I've got fresh garlic, oil, vinegar, and a little bit of mustard. Put the lid on and shake, 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 shake. And the thing is, the longer this vinaigrette sits, the stronger it gets. And when I say stronger, I mean stronger. I'm going to add a little bit more oil to this because I want more volume. So what we're doing today, this is the Mediterranean diet. And the Mediterranean diet its primary ingredients are vegetables. It's not the never-ending pasta bowl at the Olive Garden, and it's not a pizza. Its base is vegetables, fruits, seafood, nuts, seeds, beans, and legumes. It is primarily a vegetarian diet. It can be a vegan diet. Poultry and red meat. Every now and then, Mediterranean diet asks you to have seafood several times a week if it's in your budget. But really, the backbone of Mediterranean diet is what you see here, vegetables. And so I'm going to set this in front of me. I want to add these potatoes. I want you to see the whole thing assembled because it just is so pretty. And it is getting warm outside, and I did do these in my toaster oven because I didn't want to turn on the big oven and make it all hot in here. So I just did them in the toaster oven, 25 minutes, super, super fast. So we've got these potatoes. And then I've got the vinaigrette. So I'm going to give it one more shake. Okay. Oh, that is something. And again, nice dressing over the greens. Oh, let's just pour it all over. Over the eggs, over the potatoes, over everything. And this is a gorgeous, gorgeous salad. So, color, fiber, minerals, vitamins, protein, antioxidants. It's all here. So during this time, we're going to eat at home, eat healthy, lots of fruits and vegetables, lots of fiber, lots of color. And I thank you very much for tuning in and listening today. And I'll be back tomorrow with another Cooking from the Pantry, cooking on a budget, here from the Teaching Kitchen at the St. Petersburg Free Clinic. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.